I want to feel good in my own skin. But when I look in the mirror, I want to like what I see. I want to feel good. So you likely clicked on this video because you want a perspective on the Aveeno face care products, or maybe you happen to click on this video because you're just interested in skincare products in general to help with whatever skin issues you have. But in today's video, we are going to get into this Aveeno skincare line, particularly, or the clear complexion line. They have like the moisturizer, the facial cleanser, etc. Now, I do a series on this channel called World's Best, where I look at certain products or products that I use faithfully and share with y'all if I think it's the world's best, and just to get y'all perspective on it too. So like I said, we're talking about Aveeno today, the complexion cleansing line. I'm really going to get into it with y'all today because this is something I've been using faithfully for almost a year, and we're going to get into why. We're going to get into what I like about it, and if I think it's in fact the world's best facial cleanser, facial line for acne prone skin, for sensitive skin, etc. Now, my goal with my community over here on YouTube is to really help women and inspire and motivate women. Now, my goal with my community over here on YouTube is to inspire and motivate women to become the best version of themselves and ultimately just to live a more beautiful life. My name is Nicole, if you're not familiar with me, and that's really my life's work at this point, is to just really create content to help us, whether it's our self-esteem, whether it's our day-to-day lifestyle, or just anything that's helped me to kind of improve and grow over the years, because I've come a long way and I just want to share that with the ladies in my community. Now, I've said this before, the world will really try to break a woman down, and I just want to lift you up, sis, with this community. So if that's something you feel like you can benefit from in your life, definitely subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you know whenever I post. But this video is a little personal to me. Like I said, we're doing World's Best facial cleanser, facial moisturizer. We're going to get into actually the products that I use from Aveeno. But when it comes to how the world will tear us down, sometimes cosmetic things play a factor, whether you want to believe it or not. But for me, early last year, I really struggled with my skin, y'all. And your skin is kind of like, it's just boom in people's faces. So when you first meet somebody, your first impressions, all of that, how your skin looks is important, like whether we want to admit to it or not. And so when I started to struggle with my skin, I mean, I don't know where it came from. I initially was like, you know, maybe it's, I stopped my birth control for, you know, I was on the depot for a very long time, and I thought my body was just reacting to it. I still to this day don't really know what caused it, but I experienced it almost all of 2024. I tried different things. But my point in bringing that up is that the world will really judge you based on how you look. And I'm not saying that how I look is everything, but I want to feel good in my own skin. And I know a lot of us ladies want that too. I don't need everyone to think I'm beautiful. I don't need everyone to validate me. But when I look in the mirror, I want to like what I see. I want to feel good. I want to feel confident so I can go out and tackle the world. Like, the world is already trying to tear us down. So I just want to feel good about myself. And so I'm going to insert some pictures, y'all. I started taking photos to document my acne journey just for myself, to kind of compare as the months went on to see if it was improving based on like stuff that I would be using, trying to incorporate, if it was helping or if it was getting worse. So I'm going to insert some photos here on the screen so y'all can see where I came from and where I'm at now. So y'all can see in my face now, I don't have any makeup on, any foundation or anything. But now I feel more confident. I feel back to myself, and I just think that having good products and finding good products that will help resolve your issues is very important to just your self-esteem, your confidence. And again, this isn't for anybody else. This is for me, so that I can walk out the house and feel good and feel confident and feel empowered to tackle the day. Enough of that. Let's get into this Aveeno. Okay, now I got put my phone down for a second. So I tried a bunch of things. If y'all want to know the full acne journey and the you know, what I went through, this and that, let me know. I can do a separate video. But what started to help me, I will say I did go to a dermatologist, which wasn't as helpful as I needed it to be. They didn't do any skin tests like I thought. She just kind of looked at my face and tried to recommend all of this medicine for me. There is one medication that I use to stop the active acne. So the cystic bumps, I would put it on there and it would, the bumps wouldn't be raised anymore. So that did help. But what I use to maintain clear skin, to reduce the dark marks, the hyperpigmentation that was caused by the acne, is Aveeno. Now I got put onto this, I don't know, mid last year. This is all I've been using for my day-to-day, morning and night. So I'm going to share with y'all what I've been using. So first, daily. twice a day I would use this Positively Radiant Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser. It's salicylic acid acne treatment. So this is what I've been using morning when I get up, and then when I take my shower in the evening, like this is what I would use to wash my face. Then at night I would use this one here, Positively Radiant Clear Complexion Daily Moisturizer. This is a salicylic acid treatment too. And then I would also, during the day when I go out, I will use this one right here. So it's not the Clear Complexion line, but it's still Aveeno. So I vowed to faithfully just use these, and once I started using them, I noticed that it did not hurt. So that was step one. I noticed it did not hurt my acne. There were some products I was using that as soon as I started using them, it got worse. And so once I started using this, I noticed the calming. It wasn't getting worse, so that was good. What I did was obviously continuing to maintain a healthy diet. They always say, you know, hormonal acne has to do with your diet, which I never really had an issue with. So continue to eat good, fruits, vegetables, all of the good things, water. I've never been a soda drinker. So my diet really didn't change, but I just paid specific attention to it to make sure it didn't. So I was using these faithfully. And like I said, I was using the medicine. If I don't even need it anymore, but it was pretty much whenever a bump will pop up, whether it's your cycle time or whatever, I would get like a little bump here. It's like as soon as it would go away, another one will pop up. As soon as it would go away, another one will pop up. So I was using that to kind of treat the active acne. But this line here, y'all, this really helped to calm my skin. It did not cause additional breakouts. It did not irritate my skin. And I had tried so many things. When I started using this faithfully, I'm like, okay. And then it's like, let me read some of the gentle cleansing, leaves skin feeling soft and smooth, sulfate free. Like it's like a clean scent. It's fragrance free, so there's no fragrance, but it has like a clean scent. It feels good when you put it on your skin. And I have been using this faithfully for almost a year now. I'm not sponsored by this company. I never even thought to use it, but I got put onto it and I've been using it ever since. I've replenished my bottles. Is this the world's best? Let's go with the facial cleanser. I think I'm gonna primarily make this video about the cleanser because I think cleansing is really important. I have other things that I will put on my face. I definitely incorporate sunscreen every day because I think that's helpful. With all of my research is helpful for hyperpigmentation, because that's what I was left with. Once the active acne calmed down and that kind of went away, it was about trying to keep my skin calm and also get rid of any hyperpigmentation. And so this did it for me. This cleanser, it has not failed me, okay? For myself and for someone who struggled with adult hormonal acne, or cystic acne is what the dermatologist called it, this here has been my bestie, okay? It's been my bestie because she has helped to boost my confidence, my self-esteem, because even with makeup, and if I can find a clip of some of my videos, even with like a filter and foundation, you can still see the texture through my you know, on my skin through my videos or in my videos. And I'll see if I can find some clips and put that in here for y'all. But I struggled so bad last year and I pushed through. I don't know, it really played on my confidence. And I know as women, we really do. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you're a natural girly. I don't care if you are not into glam and all of that. We care about how we look, you know, and we decide what makes us look good, you know, what we like, how we like to present ourselves. But I think skin is just so important because, like I said, boom, it's in your face. It's like the first thing people see. Even when I was at work, it would just be like, I didn't feel like myself. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything about my skin, but I would make reference to it because I was so like, this isn't normal. You know, I don't want people to thinking, new staff members thinking that this is normal for me, because it wasn't. So my point in saying that is, as women, as beings who constantly get torn down in the world, it's like I've said before in this channel, sometimes it's the little things that pick us up, that give us the empowerment, the inspiration, the motivation to continue to do this life, to continue to show up as our best selves. And honestly, my skin, when I was in that era of like, and it also was worse because I hadn't gone through that before. And when I would run into family members or friends who hadn't seen me in a while, they were like, what's going on with your skin? Why is your skin? I've never seen your skin so like that. So it just made it so much worse. And it kind of brought my self-esteem down. It brought my confidence down. I really started posting less on YouTube, honestly, because I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't want to go to as many functions because I didn't like the way I looked. So I just think it's really important for us as women to take care of ourselves, love ourselves, and do everything we can do to make sure that we love the way we're showing up, whatever that means to you, girl. So I'm not gonna lie, for me, for a girly who has struggled with adult acne that came out of nowhere, hormonal, cystic acne, whatever they want to call it, she's my bestie. She is definitely a top. I have not tried anything else that has worked. I've tried some of the expensive brands. I've tried the Murad, which I thought Murad was good for my acne, but it didn't do it. You know, it was like a temporary fix. Like after I used it for a certain period of time, it just didn't work anymore. So I did use Murad. And what else have I used? I've used some other things. I don't want to call out too many brands because I don't think they're bad. I just think they didn't work for me. But if you are struggling and you have sensitive skin and you're looking for a good facial cleanser, I would definitely recommend this line from Aveeno. Aveeno did me so good, y'all, because I was just so amazed that this, I'm not gonna say it fixed my acne, but it kept it under control. Once I got rid of the active acne and I started using this, it didn't break me out worse. It kind of kept my skin under control, and now I'm in a good place where I don't have any active acne. Like I said, even when I come on my period, I don't have it anymore. So it could have been hormonal from my birth control and subsided a little over time. But not only has this not caused any additional breakouts, but I've seen a big significant difference in the hyperpigmentation, the acne scars that were left on my face from that time of my life going away and fading. It took a while. I'm not going to say it wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight. It definitely took a good consistency of at least 6 months to start really seeing some results. So I am in love with this stuff, this line. I'm gonna be honest, once I saw how good the facial stuff did for me, or how good it was to me, I went and bought body wash from Aveeno, and then I bought some, I get really dry, so I bought some of the body lotion too. At this point, Aveeno need to sponsor me, okay? Because I actually really love their stuff. I really do, and it's affordable. It's not expensive, and that's a good thing too. Because like I said, I had tried the Murad. I had initially got the Murad from Marshall's, which, you know, Marshall's, you can usually get stuff at a discount. And then I wanted more, and sometimes you can't find it in Marshall's again. So when I looked at the Murad in other places, it's pretty expensive. So I was just like, okay, it's not really working, and it's really pricey. So I don't want to commit to this product. But anyway, Aveeno, I love it. Is it the world's best facial cleanser, facial line for treating acne, for treating adult acne, cystic acne? I think so. Again, I don't think it's going to solve all of your problems. Definitely go see a professional about what is causing your acne, because if this helps you to kind of keep it under control, but it keeps coming back, then that's not really beneficial. But once I was able to stop the active acne with the medication, it was a cream, topical cream from the dermatologist. Once I was able to do that, this kind of helped my skin to stay under control, and it did not cause any additional breakout. It didn't irritate my skin. It's very good for sensitive skin, if you ask me. I inserted the photos in this video, but I don't know how I got there. I'm just glad that I got through that phase. And again, it takes some time, but I just think that do whatever you have to do, girl, to show up as your best self, to make yourself feel beautiful. And again, I don't know about y'all. Let me know in the comments if y'all agree, but skin is a big thing. Like, we all see it. If somebody is, I remember being at the airport and seeing a girl with really bad acne scars and bumps, and I asked my daughter, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, does my skin look like this? And she kind of was like, oh, not really, but I could tell, yes, it does. And it's not a bad thing. Sometimes if we can't get it under control, we still have to find ways to build our self-esteem. But as a girly who did not ever experience this, and to have to experience it in adulthood, it weighed heavy on my self-esteem. And if any of my girlies out here are struggling with, you know, your skin or anything that on the exterior that makes you feel unpretty, do something about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what this community and my YouTube world is all about, is sharing any insights that's gonna help you improve your life to become the best version of yourself, and just keep you motivated, lift you up, girl. Because like I said in the beginning, this world will try to break us down. It will really try to break us down, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for our community. So let me know in the comment section if you've used any of Aveeno's products, because so far with the facial products and the body wash and lotion, Aveeno hasn't done me wrong. I think this is a great line. Like I said, it's affordable. I've bought this with my own money. You can get, Aveeno even has some bulk packages in Costco. I saw that. I didn't see the face products, but I saw the body. But yeah, I really love it. I really do think it's a great, I can't really say it's the world's best because I haven't tried a whole bunch. But if I had to choose the best facial line, daily skincare routine line for my sensitive, acne-prone skin, this is the best for me right now. It definitely is. Let me know if you tried it before, if you are considering trying it, and what your thoughts are. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I can't wait to see y'all in my next World's Best video.